So I'm just going to take you through something called IPEX QuickStart. So Will and Helen have already talked about the changing ways of selling and demonstrating products in our industry, but implementation is also changing. Currently, access to site is harder and customers are looking for a low-touch sales process. And interestingly, a recent survey conducted by HubSpot just before the COVID outbreak saw that 84% of working people do prefer to conduct meetings remotely. So what if we could deliver a low-touch installation process as well? Welcome to IPEX QuickStart. So what is IPEX QuickStart? So it's an end-to-end process designed to maximize time, efficiency, and profitability. It uses engineering resource to remotely assist customers to self-install solutions. So the end user can even deploy their own handsets and applications, and they're empowered then to make basic configurations and alterations moving forward. A full range of video and PDF guides are available to assist in how to make these changes going forward. So why QuickStart? The idea is to speed up every part of the process, so predominantly to speed up the time to install from point of sale, the length of the installation and the payment cycle for everybody involved. But importantly, also free up valuable time, so give engineers more time to carry out more installations and have less time travelling to site and from site, something Dan mentioned earlier. Reducing the amount of support calls into your business, but also sales time too. If you can move on to the next sales opportunity quicker, there's more opportunity to sell more for all involved. And it's also about giving salespeople the confidence to sell via webinars and over the phone, as we discussed earlier today, and remembering that 84% of workers do prefer to conduct these meetings remotely. So how is it going to be delivered? Well, it needs to be a defined process that can be replicated for all simple installations that meet a set criteria. For example, a maximum number of handsets, no complex programming requirements, and also understanding the customer's technical capability. So we see these important steps fitting in the process, and some of these steps I'm sure that you're already doing with normal installations today or before COVID. So receiving the order and checking it and processing it and checking that it meets the criteria set to be a remote installation. Booking a date for a remote survey. The remote survey will allow you to check the customer's land suitability and also clearly confirming the capability technically wise of the customer. You will then confirm the customer's program requirements. Once this is all done, move on to the order and provisioning process, select any number porting that needs to be done or ordering new orders, and then allow the engineer to test and build the solution before shipping it to site. Once a date is agreed in line with number porting, the equipment can be shipped to site and the customer can begin the self-installation process with remote support provided and full remote training provided as well. So the key to the QuickStart program that we're talking about today is video content. There are various bits of collateral that will go with an installation that a lot of you are using today already, but video is the key message today, and that is the key part of the QuickStart program. There are over 60 of these videos readily available, and the best place to access those videos is on our YouTube channel, which I'll come to in a minute. But we split these videos into 3 main categories, plus a lot of various bite-sized videos to see how quickly a particular feature is done. So the first is setup. This involves videos such as assembling a handset, connecting it to the network, even setting up a router and finding the MAC address on the handset. We then have the important user guides. So we have 4 handset user guides, application guides, and portal guides as well. Then the third part being administration, which is full portal overview, including guides to conduct common tasks, and even advanced feature guides for products such as the iCall suite. So where can you find these? We're delighted to launch our IPEX QuickStart YouTube channel. You can see a screenshot of that on screen now. If you go to YouTube and search IPEX QuickStart, you'll be able to find the channel and subscribe. There are also links to the QuickStart channel from our partner portal where you'll find all of the videos as well. So there are over 60 videos already on this channel, and it will constantly be added to, with more videos being added on hopefully on a weekly basis. There's also full downloads of these videos available should you want to embed them into your own website or your own YouTube channel. So hopefully this is something you'll all find useful going forward.